stepping up. Yeah, dude, I love this matchup. They have great matches consistently. They played at Shine. Ally was able to take it, but you saw the outcome on that PGR. Mistake 13, Ally 15.
Of course.
That is just such a huge deal, man. I feel like that sets up for a great storyline. Ally was usurped as the best player in Canada after years and years, literally a decade of being hands down the best player in the entire country. Mistake came through and was like, nah, I got something to say about that.
I definitely have something to say. I got a lot of something to say here. Yeah. I got second to Genesis to say about it, man. Beautiful stuff here from Mistake, but let's see what we get here for game number 1. There's a lot on the line here, and I know the Canadian people back at home are like, man, this really hurts to see Canadian on Canadian violence.
One thing that makes this particularly interesting is that Mistake's lack of success toward the end of last season, I would say was attributed to the pressure he placed on himself after being a recognized player, right? When the pressure's on you, when all the eyes are on you, it's a lot easier to mess up.
Yeah, because I think unlike the States, you know, Canada, when we say Canada, we speak of all of it, you know, in its entirety. But, you know, when we talk about the States, it's like, I'm the best in Florida, best in Tri-State, so on and so forth. Oh, the forward smash. Okay.
That nearly killed. But yeah, I think the pressure that Mistake placed on himself is especially going to come into effect against Ally, where it's like, I've got to prove that I really am better than this guy. Yeah, I deserve the higher ranking.
Of course, the pressure's certainly on here. We have all these talented Canadian players like Super Kells and Venom and so on and so forth, but Mistake cares not of it at all. Rocking the 4 anti-tag. He said, I'm going to do it for you since Ally put you in losers.
Right? It's like, I took you out, but I'm going to keep you in this top 8 in my tag.
All right, yeah, so no more talk of player beef, man. Obviously, all the players seem to get along here. Rocking the 4 anti-tag, man. Bayonettas are nice guys.
Yeah, everyone here is pretty chill with each other, I'd say. There's no serious beef, but you know there are no friends on the battlefield.
Absolutely not. But all these players looking to run away with this first place money, man, and it looks like Mistake seems to be the forerunner of that. Oh, and then charges up the up smash, but the bat within coming out to save Mistake's skin there at the last moment. Barely making that one by the skin of his teeth, I gotta say.
I think that was a spot dodge bat within and not the end of Witch Time, but I could be mistaken. Either way, it's gonna be Mistake taking this in a 2-stock fashion.
Yes.
Ally not even lasting 2 minutes in that match.
All right. Now, if I'm Mistake right now, I know we spoke a bit about the pressure during the match. She should be feeling pretty okay. You know, it's not okay to get comfortable, you know, but it's okay to relax. And I think there's a fine line between both of those two statements. So I think he's a little bit more relaxed. He's a little bit more calm, cool, and collected here as we move right into game number 2.
One thing I would criticize about Mistake is that when he's very up in a set, he'll start going for the disrespect. I haven't seen him drop a set because of that, but going back to Canada Cup, definitely saw Lima do that against JW.
Yeah.
And, you know, it can happen. Sometimes
let it go, Max.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but, I mean, sometimes it can happen, right? You like, get your ego going, you're feeling yourself, and then when your opponent starts coming back, sometimes you panic and you're like, oh man, I was just styling on this guy. I better make sure I don't look like a fool here.
Of course.
So I think it's going to be all business for Mistake in this set. Again, especially given what's on the line. Has to defend his title as the highest ranked player in Canada, and a win on Ally would do just that.
Oh yeah, man. Gets the up throw right into the dare. The Ally combo is probably going to look for either a backer or a forwarder, depending on the DI there of Mistake, but doesn't even get the opportunity to do it, man. Just the bat within just seems to be aiding Mistake a lot out of these Mario combos, which it makes, you know, the task at hand for Mario that much harder because he already has a bit of an issue getting in. So it's really essential for him to make sure that he gets the most bang for his buck out of his combos.
Right, and every character, not just those with super fast air dodges like Bayonetta, can get out of Mario's down air at low percent. So it was very smart by Mistake to attempt that because Ally may have been able to land a roof combo of his own up there. And yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That up smash right there all the way across the stage, I hope we don't see more of that from Mistake. I really want to see him keep his head on straight and just handle this.
Yeah, because I almost say yesterday, Friday in doubles, he was an up smash fiend. And as you see right there, another one, I know the stream obviously can't do an up smash counter, but if there's somebody at home who can just tally up how many he's done this weekend and how many have been successful, man, the ratio is actually very good for Mistake.
Yeah, he's so good at catching stand up from the edge with that as well. Oh, and he's living. That was ridiculous.
Okay.
Dreamland with a very low floor or bottom blast zone.
Yes, and both of these two Canadian players are very unorthodox play style, you know, to say the least. Again, another up smash. I like that, you know, courtesy of the flood too, pushing Mistake out of position and finding an opening like that. That's really going to be essential in him trying to turn this around. All right. Okay, a bit of a roly, poly type of play style here from Ally. Really trying to get everything in order as he tries to come in, but he doesn't even get the opportunity. Again, another 2-stock finish here from Mistake. Now, Max,
it's like, hey, we're bros, right? Pound
yeah,
it.
Right. So if you're Ally right now, what's going through your head?
I think he needs to play a lot more defensively, a lot more passively.
Yes.
Walking shield, forget about dashing shield. You're going to get blown up by down tilts or quick moves from Bayonetta. Yes. Even heel slide, if Mistake goes for those greedy heel slides that sometimes he does when he's feeling himself, you can get blown up out of the start of your dash. Just walking, of course, you're going to be able to block 1 frame later. Advance slowly and carefully with that. Go for a lot of grabs. Even though your grab range isn't so good, just finesse your way in there and open your offense like that. Don't focus on camping. There's really nothing you can do against the bullets as Mario. Fireball's very
only
mediocre
give you so
projectile compared to that. Yeah. So I think it's less about camping and more about a patient aggression, or at least moving toward him in a more collected and calculated way.
Yeah, because it seems like he's kind of taking that approach that he took with a few against a few other opponents, yesterday. You know, as singles started to wrap up, you know, where he would just run up and shield, or just run up and not do anything, or maybe even just run through you to catch like a pivot grab, but it doesn't seem to be working here. All Mistake, you know, Mistake just Bayonetta and these huge hitboxes, just being able to witch twist right out of that really helps Mistake out a lot.
Did you see that? That was up B to dare to bullets. So cute for Mistake.
Oh, I like that. Okay, he knew that he would fall rather quickly because of the bat within, so he could open up for another grab. Boom, sweet spot forward smash.
Yeah, angled up too for dramatic effect. And Ally just throwing these fireballs off. I'm not sure if I like that. Bayonetta has so many hitboxes off the stage that can just power through that. But we did see Sam Sora throwing the turnips at Lima, and that was working really well.
Yeah, you know, another thing that's working really well for Mistake is obviously not only just the combos he's getting off the top, but how well he plays to the stage, you know, and just the hazards. Wispy obviously pushing Ally out of positioning, you know, him being able to walk right out and find the opening, but none of that matters here at this point. It is Ally who finds the ultimate opening as he draws first blood here. In this game number 3.
Trying to go for that bro fist again. But Ally's like, nah, dude. After that last game, we definitely ain't
He
cool.
said, do not bro me unless you know me.
Yeah. Oh, and Mistake, so disrespectful. Again, I really want to see him just clean up his act and finish this off 3-0 if that's what he's here to do, right? But wow, that actually crossed up. The turnaround jump cancel up smash out of dash.
Yeah, that
really
was good patience there from Ally. I mean, Mario has a pretty solid. Oh, is he going to do it? Oh my goodness, and there's the sparks. Yeah,
that looks scary. If he had done a reverse up B, which I know Anti is particularly good at, could have ended badly. But wow, even with the cape, still gonna close Ally's stock out. Now he's got a lead, but we've seen how quickly both Mistake and Bayonetta can make that disappear. And where is the DI, my friend? That was a clean roof combo, 55%. That's all you need, and Mistake is gonna 3-0 Ally, put him out at 5th place.
That's all she wrote, Mistake. Make no mistake, this man came to play this weekend. He's doing just that, like you said, you know, trying to